Central NBC tonight.
Back in St. Petersburg, Florida, Tasha Schweikert of Las Vegas, Nevada. Consistent day so far, 9.325, 9.45. And now she's about to mount the beam.
Yeah, this was a tough event for Tasha at the first event in Las Vegas. She actually did an outstanding routine and fell on the dismount. So she's looking to improve here at her second chance.
About as perfect as you can do it.
She's got a very good look about her.
Yeah, she really hasn't had that much experience, and as I said, that will be the one thing that she will need between now and the potential of making the Olympic team, and I think her coaches have plans to get her in every competition they possibly can. Oh, you know, that could have been saved. She could have fought just a little bit harder with her arms. Again, it's the experience of it all. Knowing how to react in those situations.
But Elfie, I really like the way she uses her hands to accentuate her body line. You know?
Yeah, she has a nice stretch. She really concentrates hard on her elements, on her dance elements, and especially connecting all her skills together because, of course, on women's balance beam today, that's where you get valuable bonus points, is connecting the elements. Really sure on all of her very difficult combinations, such as those jumps. Just her dismount. Remember, she fell a little shy of making it around. Oh, just, again, the same type of mistake, but she managed to keep her hands off the ground.
Did it feel really to the right? Yeah. I thought you were going to save it. I thought you were just right.
That's what she's talking about. Thought you were going to fight through that and save it.
Just smelling that. The rest of it was the best I've ever seen.
Just need to react a little bit quicker. You can see she's pretty high in the air on her dismount, double tuck, but she opens a little bit too early, which causes a couple of extra steps and an opportunity for the judges to take some deductions.
And of course, that fall is mandatory 0.5 of a point.
And she gets an 8.900, so the fall was costly, and the step on the landing, and a big hit here and a little step there, and
the hard sport.
Our next competitor,
John McCready knows that.
John McCready.
And probably the hardest element in all of his gymnastics for him to get around is the second move. He does the same mount and same second move that we saw from Roethlisberger just a minute ago. Very a little bit off right here. This is ouch. That hurts in just about every way. Hurts the arms, and it's gonna do a little damage in the tally at the end too. Didn't really complete that element. John has a very nice line throughout gymnastics. Very calm looking. But he also had some costly errors in that routine.
We'll get John McCready's score in a moment. Now it's Ina Skarupa. It has to be a tremendous honor for her to have Lilia Podkopaeva, the Olympic all-around gold medalist from Atlanta, here in attendance watching and obviously having a good time.
Living now in St. Petersburg, Florida, coaching at one of the local clubs. She's actually done a lot better than I thought she would when she arrived for the training sessions. Again, didn't really see any full routines. Oops, a little bit of a problem there on that element. What she does have on this apparatus, however, is a beautiful line. She has that typical look that these athletes from this part of the world train so hard at. Wonderful dance elements.
And just tremendous carriage and presence throughout.
This was actually the one apparatus that she didn't perform on at the World Championships for her team.
A lot of great gymnasts have come from this country. Of course, Podkopaeva we just mentioned, but the Olympic champion before that, Tatiana Gutsu in 1992, and Victoria Karpenko, one of this young lady's teammates, certainly a contender to win that title next time out.
She's doing some rather simple movements. The start value on this routine is actually going to be fairly low. It looks like she's just not ready for the start of the season, not quite in routine shape. As you said before, Al, little problems here and little problems there, and they're all adding up.
John McCready's tally, a 9.025 on the parallel bars.
How you like that one, Siwa? Straight shoulder stand, baby.
Shoulder stand. Talking about that mount.
Our next competitor.
He's going to feel that for a few days, I'll tell you.
That had to really hurt.
It does hurt.
Jordan Yovchev. Now, Tim, we see virtually everybody doing it now. This release where you catch the bars in your armpits. You wince every time you see it. Whose bright idea was it to start this?
Well, I tell you, when it was introduced, it was like a collective groan throughout the community. It's like, you've got to be kidding. Don't go there. But just like that, that's how you get the big points.
Some do it really well.
But you saw the legs smash on the bars there. That will be a deduction.
And folks, you really should see the armpits and the bicep muscles of these gymnasts who do this release move. They're black and blue. They've got some scarring.
All for the thrill of the game. Yeah, this is definitely very early in the season for Jordan. Way to work it, man.
And remember, he's been ill with the flu. You saw his low vault score. It was only a 9.0. He says he only vaults twice a month.
Ina Skarupa, balance beam score of 9.050. It's on the low side. Now Liu Wei of China, 9.125 on the vault, 9.2 on bars. Now, it's actually a little bit of a major thing for her to be able to mount the balance beam the way she does.
You know, this was interesting. She started gymnastics when she was 7, and she told us that her parents were concerned about her overall health. She was always sick as a child. They felt that she had no strength, so they got her involved in gymnastics. Maybe it was just the time change and, you know, the long hours of travel. When she showed up for training, she did very little. And again, I was disappointed thinking, oh boy, what is she going to show us at the competition? But she's done much better than both Tim and I expected her to do. Solid so far. This was the only event that she competed for the Chinese team when they were in Richmond, Virginia for the international event. One of her strengths.
A little bit too long connecting that front flip.
Yeah, we talked about those connections, and in order to get the 1/10 or the 2/10, depending on the difficulty of the connection, you cannot have any pauses. But, you know, she's flying through this routine. A little bit of a simple dismount there.
Yeah, very odd, because she could definitely do something
Much more difficult.
She's capable. Good enough gymnast, no question.
Yovchev's score, he's not as happy as he was after the still rings. Parallel bars, he gets a 9.212. And Liu Wei did much better. This will be her best score of the day, without question, 9.575. And she gets a nice cheer from the people here in St. Petersburg. Still to come, Elise Ray and Alana Slater of Australia, as they'll take on the balance beam and each other in a moment.